This hike ended up being about 5 miles in length, in and around the Stetson Ranch Park area, and then through the foothills of the San Gabriels over to the Wilson Canyon Park, all in the Sylmar area of Los Angeles. We began by going about half a mile west on the Stetson Ranch Equestrian Park Trail. This is actually part of the Rim of the Valley Trail, which traverses a good share of the San Gabriel Mountains. This portion of the Rim of the Valley Trail is named after a woman named Marge Feinberg. She was instrumental in establishing this trail for encircling the San Fernando Valley. We very quickly ran across an assembly area for some equestrian events. And there we found a couple of horse riders exercising their mounts. So we stopped for a few minutes to see what they were up to. Even though this is primarily an equestrian use area, these were the only horseback riders that we ran into. And then beyond this area, the trail ran into some scrub growth areas such as this. And then it continued on up into the foothills. This was a somewhat misty and overcast morning, as you can see here. But then after about a half mile on this trail, we decided to turn around and head back to Stetson Ranch Park before heading east towards Wilson Canyon Park. So then after getting back to the Stetson Ranch Park area, we crossed the road and started east. This trail, again an equestrian trail primarily, paralleled the 210 freeway for a while. But then we branched off onto Los Pinetos Trail, which headed north up into the foothills again. This trail did a pretty good job of climbing pretty consistently, but the day was still pretty hazy, so we didn't have too much in the way of views to look at. And then this Los Pinetos Trail broke out onto what appeared to be a fire road, with a sign pointing back down the Los Pinetos Trail to show us where we have been. And then a bit farther on we can look down and see the Wilson Canyon area where we're headed. And from here it was mostly downhill to work our way down to the Wilson Canyon Park and where the other car was parked. And so we reached the Wilson Canyon Park parking area, where there are some other trailheads starting some trails up into the mountains.